Hi guys, Mark Wood here and welcome to another video tip. Now in today's video we're going to talk about how to create lag in the golf swing. So if you're a golfer that's looking to create more lag on the way down, then stick around because I've got some great tips and hints in this video for you, which is going to get you lagging that club more on the way down, which is going to create more powerful golf shots for you. Now, if you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I make regular weekly video tips that I upload to all my social media outlets, and I'd really like you to become part of that journey, as I really want to help you, the golfer, improve your golf no matter where you are in the world. Now, if you've got any golf-related question, any golf tips that you're kind of struggling with, or any faults that you've got in your game that you're struggling with and you can't quite find that tip that helps you, then please post those comments in the section down below and I'll get back to as many of those as I can. And also don't forget to thumbs up the video and share this video to your golfing friends. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video of how to create more lag in the golf swing. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I use on a daily basis in my coaching to help people create that lag on the way down. So if we first talk about what lag is. Now lag is quite simple. The amount of angle that you've got between your left arm, for us right-handed golfers, the left arm and the shaft on the way down. So the more you increase that angle, the more lag you're creating in the swing. But what I don't want you to do is to start to just literally try and increase your wrist angle on the way down. So I wouldn't want you to make a backswing and just think, right, I've got to really try and increase this wrist angle on the way down, because the body needs to move in such a way to support the movement that you're trying to do. So if we talk about the body first, how the body works. So what I'd like you to do is get a club, put it across your shoulders and get your feet shoulder width apart. And what I would like you to do is make a backswing turn, hold your chest and shoulders in place and get the knees and hips bumping across. So this is what we term as like body lag. So you're really trying to get your upper body lagging behind your lower body. Another good way to feel that is to get your feet close together. You make a backswing turn, you step, and that gets your hips and your knees moving towards target as the upper body lags behind. That's going to be the first part of the puzzle of generating more lag in your downswing. So I'd like you to practice that to start with. You can actually hit some balls like that, where you can just grab a 7-iron, feet together, make a swing back, step across, and through you go. And that, like I say, will start to get the body working in the correct sequence to help you increase the lag on the way down. Now the second thing that I would like you to practice to increase the lag on the way down is, if you were holding a paintbrush and you were going to paint something, you would naturally create some lag in that right wrist. So you'd go back and then the right wrist would bend back, and that would be the flow of what you're trying to create if you were painting. Now if you got a golf club and did the same thing, and you had a brush on the end of the shaft here, and you were going, right, if I was painting, what would I need to do? I'd need to start to feel that I'm making this little movement. And that's a great way to start to generate the feeling of the club head lagging behind the hands on the way through. Again, you can hit some shots like that. I'm just going to stick with my 7-iron here, but you could use a wedge or a 9-iron. And you could do the same thing. You could go, right, I've got the paintbrush on the end of that shaft. I'm going to go back and I'm going to paint a line along the ground, really feeling that the brush, club head, is lagging behind my hands. So you can just clip a few shots away like that. Just tiny little swings. And one thing that you'll feel when you do that is how heavy that club head is and how light your arms and hands are to start to create that movement. It's just a great way to feel the lag in the swing. So here we go again. Club head lagging back behind. And that's another great way for you to start to introduce the correct feeling of the lag in the golf swing. So here's another really simple one for you. If you get your feet shoulder width apart, into your posture, just let the right arm hang down and literally just grip the fingers of the right hand with your left hand. So you're just gripping around those fingers. From there, just make a little backswing, let that right wrist hinge fully back on itself, move the body as you're coming into the strike, so to speak. And what you'll feel, if you're holding that wrist angle back on itself, you're going to feel that that right arm is nicely into the side. And again, that gives you the feeling of you creating that lag as you're coming into impact. This is what it looks like from down the line. So I'm moving my body, I'm holding that right wrist back, my right arm's into my side and into impact. Again, it's another powerful way for you to feel the lag motion in that swing coming into impact. So here's another really, really good drill, and this is more about the acoustics of the whoosh. So if you go grab yourself an alignment cane, what I'd like you to do is make some swings and be aware of where the whoosh is. If the whoosh is happening back here, you're literally throwing all those angles out, there's no lag on the way down. So what I want you to do is start to create the whoosh more this side. Now if you're doing that, you're going to start holding the lag in here more to create that whoosh as you go through. So I'm really looking for the whoosh to be happening down just the impact and through here. So again, another really simple way for you to train yourself to hold the lag on the way down and create explosive power through the golf ball. Okay, so sticking with the alignment cane, this is another really good drill that you can do to feel the lag in the downswing. So you get your alignment cane, you put it underneath your left armpit, you hook your right hand around it, and then from there you can grip your right bicep, you make a backswing turn, and then as you come down, you keep that right elbow, notice how I'm moving my body as well, I'm moving the weight across, but I'm keeping that right elbow close to my side and the right wrist back on itself. And again, that's going to give me the great feeling of holding the lag on the way down before I come into impact. So another great way that you can feel yourself holding that lag deep into the downswing before you put that speed right into the back of that golf ball. Okay, so the last little tip that I've got for you on creating that lag in your golf swing is, I've got my net behind me, but you can use a wall at home. Now, what I'd like you to do is stand with your feet shoulder width apart and literally your heels, say 2 club heads lengths away from the wall. From here, if you swing up to the top of your backswing, what I'd like you to do from there is put the club onto the wall, and then from there get the feeling that you're moving your body, your knees and hips bump across as that right elbow returns close to your side. Now that's going to again keep plenty of lag in the swing on the way down. The last thing you want to do is go to the top and start to throw the club head away from you on the way down. You could even put a couple of checkpoints on the wall. So as you go up, you'll see, right, my club head is there on the way up, but if I move my body correctly and I start to get the club on the wall, you can see I'm well inside that point. On the way up or somewhere there, on the way down, I'm inside that point, which shows that I'm creating and holding that lag on the way down. If I was to go to the top or halfway back, and that's my halfway point on the way up, I go to the top. If I start to come out over that point on the way down, you can see I'm not holding the lag in my swing. So it's just a great practice drill that you can do. You could almost put a bit of tape on the wall, red tape for the way up where the club head needs to be, blue tape on the way down for where the club head needs to be for you to hold the lag in your swing. But again, it's just a great way for you to start to feel where the club needs to be on the way down. I'm really holding that lag, but notice how I'm moving my body, my knees and my hips moving across for me to hold that lag on the way down to get that explosive power through the golf ball. So again, it's another really good way for you to practice getting lag in your downswing. That felt really laggy on the way down. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed this little video tip. I hope there's a lot of great tidbits of information in there. just to really help you start to understand what lag is in the golf swing and how you can start to really generate the lag in your own golf swings to create more explosive power through the golf ball. So if you found this video tip helpful, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Post any golf related question down below. I'll get back to as many as I can. And I really appreciate you watching this. Share it with your golfing friends. And I look forward to seeing you at the next video.